Hey, what's up, guys? If you're watching this right now, this is just a little live webcam stream going on during Hurricane Ian here in Volusia County. Right now, it's been bad the last couple of days or a couple of hours, guys. So it's supposed to pick up the worst weather that we're supposed to get up here in Volusia County is supposed to be around after 11 p.m. tonight. So what I'm trying to say is I'm just leaving this webcam on, see if you guys enjoy it. Let me see if I can get this thing turned around a little bit here so you can see maybe over here a little bit. I don't know. Maybe this will be a better view. Does that look okay, guys? Hope it does. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah. I think that'll be pretty good. really can't see anything out back because of all the rain on the window there. Hey, can you guys hear me now? I don't know. Like, were you guys hearing anything that I was saying? Just give me a second here. This is some bullshit. Have I been talking this whole time and nobody has heard me at all? Let me see. Have they? I don't know. Oh, so you now can just hear me. Wow. Let me see here. Can you? And nobody has heard me at all. All right, so you guys can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Let me add to stream, remove video. Hold on. Let me just put that one up. Can you guys hear me now? Let me I'm doing this now cuz I don't want to be on camera. I don't know. Let's see. Add to stream, remove video. All right, so you guys can hear me now. Just put that one up. Hey guys, how is everyone doing? I was sitting there talking for a little bit. I want to keep this video on. I just want to keep this webcam on and just talk to you guys. You guys hear me? You can hear me. Yes. Did Ramiro Gonzalez ask, hey, Tuttle, did you use Hairspray today while you were there? Yeah, yes, I did, Ramiro. How did you know that? How'd you know that? It's kind of weird. But yes, I was. Hey, if you guys are in the chat room now, let's get some people in here. Let's have some fun. You know, you guys can easily call in. I got the Google Voice up. 407-270-3044. Once again, 407-270-3044. So
Oh, what was that? That guy's awning, not like right in front where you're looking at there, but if you look to the left of that sable palm that's in our front yard, his awning, I promise you, is coming off. It's definitely coming off. I mean, look at it. You guys can see the wind. The wind is definitely out there. It's howling. I mean, you guys can see it going across the sidewalk there, right? Hey, if you guys do me a favor, help spread the word on social media. You know, like if you're on Twitch or whatever, share it, repost it. Let's get some people in here because I'm, you know, I hate, if I'm being honest, I absolutely hate being on camera when I do my show. This right here is like what I've done for a lot of my radio career, just talking into a microphone and really not really caring what people think. Dave Darkness 696. Dave Darkness pulled up News 13 weather radar on website, watching every rain band. Yeah, it's coming in there. Dave Darkness, I'm smoking weed every minute, so bugging out. Yeah, well, dude, I'm right there with you. Deadhead CTT. What's up, Tuds or Tods? You guys should really let people know, hey, we're hanging out here. We're hanging out here. I set up this kick-ass web camera out front. You can actually see the rain pretty well right now. You can. And it's coming down right now, guys. Oh, look at this. Look. Oh yeah, that's a good little burst right there that's coming in. You can see the wind on the road right there. It is definitely coming in pretty hardcore right now. So if you're just joining me, this is the Tuttle Daily Podcast. I just got this web camera set up out front on my house right now. I ripped out the window shaker so I could do that. Yeah, that guy's awning across the left. We're on awning watch. I think the neighbor across the street. Oh, it's coming. It's good. It's getting pretty. Oh, look at that. That's good little breeze right there. Deadhead CTT. I'm feeling good right now, man. Like I'm having a great time doing this. Oh, that's a good one. I think we're gonna lose power at any time, but you know, like I was talking earlier when I thought that I was on, I was talking about how much easier it is just for me to sit here and talk over a webcam video. The camera's not on me. I can just sit here and bullshit with you guys. I can just sit here and talk, and I ain't got to worry about this or that. I mean, I could probably do this for quite a while. Let me ask you guys: is the shot that I have there? I know the light is drowning out some stuff, but I actually think that's a cool ass shot right there. I want to be able to get the tree in there as well too, so you guys could. Oh, that's a good little burst there. If you guys would like to call in, take your phone call 407-270-3044. This is the Tuttle Daily Podcast. Hurricane Ian. Oh, got a phone call coming in. Let's see who this is. Hey, what's going on? Hello. 720. Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. This is Romero.
Hey, what up, Ramiro? How are you, buddy?
Okay.
Oh,
What's going on over there?
It's getting a little windy. You know, if you're looking at the camera, I mean, they were telling me that we weren't supposed to get the worst weather until after 11 a.m. So I really don't think I'm going to get a lot of sleep tonight, Ramiro.
Really? Yeah, I can imagine, man.
Where are you calling from?
Colorado.
Colorado. How are things in Colorado?
It's pretty quiet. Weather's fine.
Yeah. I mean, you guys got to deal with all that snow and stuff, though, too.
Yeah, it's not too bad here, though. I'm outside of Denver. I'm east of Denver.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't been getting too much snow during the winter here for the past few years.
You grew up around Denver?
No, sir. I grew up right there, right around where you're at, Southwest Florida.
Oh, wait a minute. So I got to ask this, Ramiro. Like, so coming from a place that is like one of the flattest places in the whole United States, and then you go to that type of like climate and stuff, did you have a hard time adjusting to the thin air?
At the beginning, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine. So, I mean, you're fine with it now, right?
Oh yeah, not a problem.
Wow. Have you been back to Florida since you've been living out there, or like have you visited?
A few times. Yeah, a few times I have.
How was it coming back from the thin air to the thick air of Florida?
It really didn't bother me. The only thing was the constant humidity, coming out and sweating as soon as you step out.
It's pretty dry up there, right? It's pretty dry in
Yes, sir.
Colorado. I could imagine.
Yeah, it is. It's really dry.
All right, Romero. But man, I appreciate you giving me a call, man. You have any plans to come back to Florida anytime soon?
No, none that I can think of.
What made you go to Denver?
Work.
What do you do? I mean, you don't have to say where, but like, what do you do?
Federal employee.
Oh, so you're the federale? You're FBI, DEA, CIA?
No, not FBI.
CIA? Yeah.
Who's the most hated federal agency?
Oh, well, IRS.
There you go.
I mean, look, I'm not saying anything bad if you do, but I mean, yeah, that's crazy. I was reading that story about all the okay, can I ask you a question? I'm not asking you to speak ill will or anything, but is it true they just put a bunch of money out that they're gonna like hire like 80,000 or so IRS agents?
It's not just IRS agents across all the Treasury, the employees. So it's to help like at the service centers, at the contact service centers also. So it's in every area.
Do they ever, because some people like, they'll see now if you can't answer anything, nobody really knows, but these are my serious questions about the IRS itself. Some people just like today's generation, they don't even know how to write checks, Romero. Like they don't even know how to write checks. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't know that they actually had to pay taxes and stuff, do they actually give any leadway? Like, do they give you a chance to pay stuff back before they want to like throw you in jail?
Yes, they do, Tuttle. Tons of notices are sent out, but the majority of the people that do not want to pay taxes are the knuckleheads that claim to be sovereign citizens.
Oh yeah,
taxes, but they want all the benefits that taxes provide.
Yeah, remember, I see those people all the time, especially like when they get pulled over. The ones, that defense doesn't work very well, Ramiro. When you get pulled over by a sheriff or a highway patrolman, and you claim to be a sovereign citizen, and you don't obey the law. Yeah, that's not going to work out very well for you.
Nope, you're right.
Does Colorado have a state income tax?
Yes.
I mean, that's the great thing about living in Florida. I know we have a 6 cents sales tax, but I mean, it's kind of cool that everybody else has to pay a state income tax and we don't.
Yeah, but I mean, it helps out because the states run a lot better, I believe.
Wait, you think states are run better that do have a state income tax?
I think so.
Yeah, but some of them are so high, man. Like I hear New York is crazy when it comes to taxes.
Yeah, but that's why they have the cost of living adjustment.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, Ramiro, man, like I do appreciate you calling in and stuff and checking out the shows and stuff. Do you check out the podcasts and stuff on a regular basis?
I try to catch your show live as every chance that I get. I do. I like your show a lot. I love what you're putting out there. You'll see me commenting sometimes. I try to do some funny stuff, but
well, dude,
yeah,
I really do appreciate it, man. All the shows that I do are you can catch the audio version if you ever wanted to.
You have them on Apple?
Yeah, I have them on Apple, Spotify, and iTunes or iHeartRadio. So like it's available everywhere. So all the live shows that I do, the audio version is available on those platforms.
I'll download that and start listening to them. I'll let them run.
I just did I think show number 704. Like I've done over 700 shows since the beginning of 2020.
Wow, that's pretty neat. So I will go back and listen to them.
Yeah, but don't go back too far. Yeah, the shows I did at the beginning, man, were pretty awful. Because
start somewhere.
No, but I mean, I'm just talking audio wise because
okay,
for the longest time I was just talking into my phone and doing all the editing on my phone as just an audio podcast, and then I saved my money. I bought a microphone that plugs into my phone, and then I did my show. I did my show out of my PT Cruiser car for about 4 months, every single day. Monday, 7 days a week. I did it every single day for over 3 months. It's kind of coming down pretty good out there right now.
Wow.
All right, man. Well, listen, I really appreciate you for checking out any of the content and stuff that I do. It does mean a lot, and tell as many people as you can out there in Colorado
I will.
About it.
Stay safe, brother.
All right, man. Have a great night. Bye.
Yep, you too. Bye.
If you're just tuning in, you are listening to the Daily Podcast. The weather is starting to pick up right now. I mean, you can see the rain and the wind. That's got me a little worried. That is coming out of the north now, which means that all the water in the intercoastal is getting all the water in the Atlantic is getting pushed down into the intercoastal right now, and it's getting pushed up on shore. This part of Volusia County is one of the lowest areas of Volusia County. It's gonna flood. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah. Getting some pretty good gust here in Volusia County right now. You can see it. You can see the rain. We're getting sideways rain right now. If you're looking, this shot is actually pointing from the front of the home that I'm at right now in Edgewater. That building you actually see across the street is the clubhouse. That's where they have all of the gatherings. It's where they play bingo and do a lot of things there. On the other side of that is a pool. If you look at that building, on the other side of that building is a pool, and it's actually a saltwater pool, by the way. And then on the other side of that building to the left, I mean, basically behind that tree right there is the shuffleboard courts. Then our neighbor across the street, his awning. I think now that the wind is coming out of the north, you're gonna definitely see some things happen there. If you're checking out the show, you can easily call in, especially if you're anywhere in the state of Florida or anywhere and you want to talk. Give me a call. I would like this to be like I would love to get like correspondence. People, man, that water is starting to build up out there. I would like to have some correspondence. Any of you guys that would like to call in, give me a little bit of a local weather report wherever you are or where you're at here in the state of Florida. Hell, I don't even care where you're at. If you're listening to this show overseas and you would like to just call and be like, hey, it's real hot out here in the middle of the desert. We're getting ready for World Cup coming up here. We're in Qatar. And give me a call. Give me a call on Google Voice 407-270-3044. Guys, so I'm being honest, I really got to take a piss. So I'll be back in just a few minutes to be able to talk with you guys. Hey guys, I will be back here in just a few minutes. So sit tight. I'll come back, talk to you guys some more. I'm going to try to talk until we run out of power here. So that hasn't happened as of yet. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm back. If you're just joining me, you are watching special edition of the Tuttle Daily Podcast. Hurricane Ian, about 10:11 here on the East Coast. Picking up again out there. You guys are listening to this and you are somewhere in Florida. I gotta sneeze. Ugh. If you guys like call in, give me a little bit of a report of where you're at and how the weather is. You can easily do that. 407-270-3044. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure the audio sounds okay. Let me see. 407-2. All right. Yeah, it does sound good. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do this. Let me do this right here. I can call Colden. Wonder if he won't be mad, right? I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Put it up right here. Oh, he's not gonna answer. Damn it. He's not gonna answer. What the fuck, Colden? He's not gonna answer. Nope.
Please leave.
Nope. Damn it. Come on, Colt. Colt, give me a call, man. Give me a call. I'm not gonna put you on camera or anything, Colton. I'm just calling you on the phone. Can't be on my show. Manu Ross, incoming or pass? It's. I mean, well, I'll be honest. The storm is supposed to exit land in the state of Florida. Right outside. It's supposed to exit the state of Florida out of Volusia County. So, I mean, I think it's an incoming. Man, I got to tell you, Fort Myers really got, man, they got, man, they definitely got just straight in the pooper with absolutely no lube at all. Like Hurricane Ian went in dry in Fort Myers. You know, the other thing that really, really, it did not shock me. See, that's the sad thing about it. It did not shock me to see people in Tampa Bay, St. Pete, walking out into the bay. Walking out into the bay because if Hurricane Ian would have came north of Tampa Bay, you're talking over a foot of storm surge. And I'm almost absolutely sure it would have been worse than a foot. It would have been. Because if you look at the pictures that are just search on Twitter, Tampa Bay water pushed out Ian. Like, it pushed out a lot of water. Like, people were able to walk like a football field or two out because there was no water. There was no water in the bay. I mean, it didn't completely go out of the bay, but it was pretty empty. You know, people don't realize that, you know, that water is going to come back into the bay. You know, a lot of people, I mean, that's what kills a lot of people during tsunamis. Kills a lot of people because I'm going to go out there. Look at how shallow the water is. People go out there trying to find clams or whatever it may be, and then the water comes rushing back in. Now, water that wind's picking up out there. If you're just tuning in, this is the Total Daily Podcast in Volusia County, Edgewater, Florida. Hurricane Ian is making its way up to this area. Brought devastating storm surge to Fort Myers, but pushed out a lot of water in Tampa. But Florida man, Florida woman, they went out there. Hey, you think we can get some clams? You think we can get some clams when we go out there? Oh, the water ain't coming back. I mean, once the water's gone, it ain't coming back. No. So for the people that were not sure about leaving Tampa Bay and stuff, be glad you did, because if that storm would have came north of Tampa Bay, it would have devastated the city of Tampa Bay. It just would have. Once again, Tampa dodges another bullet when it comes to hurricanes and stuff. I mean, I don't know what it is. Been over 100 years, but I gotta tell you, if a hurricane on the Gulf Coast comes in north of Tampa, doesn't even have to really be that strong of a storm, it's going to flood the absolute hell out of it. I mean, Port Charlotte got hammered today. You know, the last storm it hit down there, Hurricane Charlie, that thing like basically carved a new inlet. I mean, it changed the geography of Florida, especially down in Fort Myers. Hurricane Charlie did. There's no telling what this storm did down there. And you just knew that it was coming. It was building. All the meteorologists were talking about it. They were all talking, oh man, it's so quiet, so quiet. I was like, yep. We're gonna have a big one. And who knows how long we're gonna be out of power. I mean, we could be out of power for a while. I mean, I still got power right now. I know that I'm jinxing it. But I know, you know, it's coming down. It's definitely coming down. Though the power going to be out. If you guys like to call in, you can easily do that. 407-270-3044. That's 407-270-3044. I want to check see how it's out. It's coming down. All right. So I can't believe Colton didn't he? I think this is the best shot that I've gotten all day when it comes to cameras and stuff. Because I had it pointing out my back window, and you really, really can't see anything now because it's so dark. I know I'm going to jinx it. Oh, damn it. I just closed out my Google Voice. Sorry, guys. I know this doesn't sound too professional and everything. I'm just kind of coming on here, just bullshitting with you guys. I'm gonna take some breaks here and there, but you know, it's supposed to get really, really bad. So you can see the ones picking up. Definitely picking up. I need to look at the radar and see what's going on here. If you're out there listening right now and you guys want to call in, let's put together like our own little meteorologist team. Call in. I'll talk to anybody. Yeah, we're about to get 9:06, 9:15. Yeah, we're yeah. There's a pretty strong band that is making its way up. The eye wall of Hurricane Ian is definitely gone. So now it's just going to be a real big blob. But I do think we're going to get some pretty decent wind. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go check on my mom, see how that is. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. If you're just joining, you're listening to the Tuttle Daily Podcast, Hurricane Ian webcam broadcast. You know what? I got some people in here right now, so keep talking. How is everyone doing today? If you're just joining the chat room, please say hello. I'd love to meet some new people. Oh, see, now they're dropping off like flies. I don't have my one banner up though. Oh, that wind is definitely coming. It's picking up, guys. I'm telling you, we got a really strong band of storms coming through. I think it's going to pick up a little bit. No longer at the Hobo Fish Camp. Luckily, I'm not at the Hobo Fish Camp. The weakest link. No, look, I don't think we've got the worst of it here in Volusia County. I know down in Fort Myers, they had some life-changing storm surge. They did. Luckily, it had to travel over land. Still, there's really no eye to the storm anymore. But on that center, or what used to be the center, it's going to get a little windy up here. I mean, it's going to be raining for quite some time. The weakest link, Fort Myers Beach, got hit hard. It did. Fort Myers Beach got hit hard. Michael and Jello, prayers for those in need. Thank you, Michael. I mean, thank God that it did not hit north of Tampa, because I'm telling you, if this storm would have hit north of Tampa, it would have been devastating. It would have been absolutely devastating. Hey, buddy, call into the show. I would like to hear from you. The number is down there at the bottom. I would like to get a little bit of a weather report from you. Please, James. James, call in. 407-270-0044. I mean, call in. Call in on that number, 407-270-3044. I would like to find out how you guys are doing. I mean, I think that the storm is now, if I look at the radar, looking at the radar, it's probably, yeah. Ponce Inlet. Let me see here. Port Orange, Edgewater, Daytona Beach. Yeah, I would, yeah, you're definitely getting some rain bands coming in there for sure. Buddy, James, that owns Ocean Inlet Surf Shop. I would be out right now. I'd be out if it wasn't for the curfew. And I don't even know if you could really get in trouble for being out after 8. I don't know. Because I want to go to some of the smaller little beaches that are here in Intercoastal, Halifax, Indian River, Mosquito Lagoon. And I would have went out. I don't know. Yeah, the weakest link. I mean, same thing. I was worried that if that storm would have came in north of Tampa, there would have been a lot of deaths. There would have been a lot of people that would have died. It would have been devastating, in my opinion. If you're just joining me right now, welcome to the Tuttle Daily Podcast. Just got a little bit of webcam out there. Might need to go out there and kind of like clean the camera. Pixelated. Is this shot okay for you guys? It is. I mean, it's growing at the bottom. 407-270-3044. Once again, that is 407-270-3044. Call in, James. Be great to talk to you. Find out what's going on out there. Still a lot of stuff going on here in Central Florida when it comes to these storms. I know a lot of people want to go out. I don't blame you. I used to be that way. I just, want to go out, want to explore. I wanted of it. I don't even know how long. Oh, here we go. I think this is him. Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, you there?
Hey, what's up, Tuttle? How you doing?
Good, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. How are you?
Doing great. Just trying to lay down and go to sleep, but it sounds, all the sounds of things hitting the side of the house and all the rain.
Yeah, I've been to your house. You got a lot of trees around there.
Yeah, we've got a lot of oak trees around us, and then a wall of bamboo behind, which actually help protect the house from all the wind and slow it down a little.
I'm glad you brought that up. I was reading a report about how the mangroves help protect the beaches and stuff, especially on the Gulf Coast side. There's a lot of mangroves and stuff over there.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely helps. I think it all helps.
How's the erosion been out there in Ponce?
Well, actually, I was looking at the live camera on Volusia County beaches, YouTube. You look at it, and it's kind of like a night vision camera, and it looks like the tide's going up all the way to the sand dunes. So I'm sure there's going to be some erosion tomorrow.
Is it high tide right now, or do you know?
Let me check real quick
because I mean, depending on, if it being high tide, it could make a big difference.
Yeah, it's already up past the walkway. If we still have that little piece of wood walkway that they built, they seem to keep rebuilding it every year. Okay, it's dead high right now.
Oh, so that's not good then.
Yeah, it's not good. And it's northeast 36-mile-an-hour winds calling on surfline.
I was watching WESH Channel 2 just a few minutes ago, and they actually brought up about was it Hurricane Michael that destroyed a lot of those walkways around there?
Yeah, Michael and Matthew.
Yeah, it was Matthew. It was Matthew. Sorry, Matthew was the one that destroyed a lot of those, from what they were saying.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. I actually stayed here in my house for that hurricane, and left my parents' house at one point and came over here, and everybody wanted me to stay on the other side of the bridge because they're supposed to get really bad storm surges on beach side, and they said we could be underwater. But my house is on a high point here, basically where the Indians used to go to get away from the storms and seek refuge under the oak trees and stuff. So there's actually no flood insurance offered in this area.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Felt like the roof was going to rip off my house, and I was actually scared for my life a little bit at one point because it was like 3 a.m. and it just sounded like.
Hey, James, I remember when we went out on the jet ski that one time. We were fishing for the pompano that one time when we went out, and you remember we found that sea turtle, but I don't think it survived. Do you remember we found that sea turtle?
I do. I remember that. Yeah.
Any concern about, because I know that it's still sea turtle nesting season right now, right? Like, have you seen them trying to do anything, or did they do that type of stuff out there in ponds?
Well, I don't know, because all those nests are going to be under the water, but I think they bury them deep enough, the turtles, that they're going to be okay. But I guess the people are just going to have to check in the morning.
Yeah, I was just something that I was thinking about. I know a lot of people don't think about that, but there is actually a sea turtle rescue place right there in Ponce, I think, right?
Yeah, the nature, what's it called? It's the Marine Science Center.
Mm-hmm. Ocean Inlet's in a new place right now, right? I mean, you're in a complete, well, not completely different. I mean, you're out more towards the road, and I was pretty excited to hear that you moved out there closer to the road, because that's got to be a lot of extra exposure for you, right?
For sure, yeah, it's definitely been a game changer. We've expanded to a spot that's actually 4 times the size of our original spot. So now we have room for the kitchen, which was already set up for a kitchen. I just kind of had to do some final touches before the state came in. And now by next week, we'll be opening 6 a.m. till 8 p.m., 7 days a week, with fresh organic coffee.
Whoa.
Juice.
Hey, so did you take the spot where the restaurant was at?
No, actually, it's right next to the restaurant where the convenience store used to be.
Oh yeah, remember I went up there to get ice a bunch of times at that
Yeah.
place. So they're no longer there. Well, that's badass, man. So
Yeah.
business going well?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's always could be better because it's, a surf shop. There's a lot of people loyal to their favorite surf shop, but the
But
locals are
that's a
coming
good
to get their.
location though. You're at that prime spot where right before where people are going onto the beach right there. Well, if people want to check out your shop and stuff, what's the address? And when we get done, if you could text that to me, I'll definitely put that in the description of this video when I'm done.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's 31 Inlet Harbor Road, Ponce Inlet, Florida, 32127. So basically, we're right on the corner of Inlet Harbor and A1A, about a quarter mile before the lighthouse or the end of A1A, Ponce Inlet, which goes right into the park if you go a quarter mile past our shop, which actually also gives you the opportunity to get on the beach right there and park near the jetty when it's low enough tide, of course.
Hey, how's the waves been the last couple of days? It's probably going to be pretty good tomorrow with the wind direction coming in, right? Or do you think it will be bad?
It's going to start to get better tomorrow afternoon, but it's honest, the Friday is going to be the best day.
Why is that though? Even it being farther north, you think it'll still? So was it still stirring up the ocean a little bit there, even though it's gone?
It's going to be northeast north until 12 tomorrow, and then it'll start to be southeast north, or actually a little bit southeast with north a little bit left. So once it goes completely southeast, then Ponce Inlet gets really good. But for instance, tomorrow it should be good around maybe Sunglow or Wilbur by the sea area, and then maybe in front of the lighthouse in the afternoon, because it'll be enough less north where it doesn't go into the rocks and cause.
How's the fishing been though? Because I went surf fishing. I had not been surf fishing in quite a while, and I forgot how much fun it is.
Yeah, it's definitely. There's been a lot of mullet right now. The mullet run is going on, so there's sharks and mullet and tarpon everywhere.
I was on New Smyrna Beach side. Where that line of rocks. You know how you have your line of rocks on Ponce side. You know where that line of rocks is on New Smyrna Beach side? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Rocks there, and there's way more sharks.
Yeah, I caught a black tip, 6 foot. I mean, I put him back, but I gotta tell you, I had never hooked onto a shark before, and that was one of the hardest fights that I ever had. I fought him for a while.
Nice. Well, you got him in. You could have ate him. There's no limit on them.
You know what though, man? When it comes to sharks, I really do think that we don't need to mess with the predators in the ocean, because they kind of control things. I don't know. I know that I could have kept them, but I was just like, I'm putting them back.
Yeah, there's a lot of those guys out there. There's been a lot of sharks and big tarpon and everything.
Dude, I will. That time that you took me out at the opening on the Ponce side to fish for reds on that damn jet ski, that was one of the craziest days of fishing that I ever had.
We're gonna get October. You got to come back out because we got to make another episode. Now that we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're about to be monetized.
Yeah, see, I want to get you over those hours. I'm going to help you get over that hour mark there. I really do. Maybe I'm going to do some research. Maybe we can, work together on some videos, some live streams and stuff, and get you those subscribers and get you those hours and stuff.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. And I also just got a new camera on the way. That's, the Sony with long lens, so we can do some video. Man,
you always got some pretty good equipment. I had those GoPros that we had. But man, that day we were red fishing. I mean, you even said it yourself. When we were reeling in some of them, there were 3 other reds like right behind, like they were following the fish
Oh,
that we were bringing in. That was the craziest thing that I ever saw. There was like 3 reds following that one.
right? It was something like you'd see offshore fishing when you catch like snapper or something. They follow each other, or dolphin follow each other. The mahi mahi.
Oh, that was so bad. But I got to tell you though, you were right. That day you let me take 2 pompano. It was a pompano, right?
Yeah, that was a good time on the beach. Wait, did we catch them in the backwaters or
Yeah,
surf fishing?
backwaters. No, backwaters. We went there at that. So you remember where that bar is? Hook fish hooks or.
Don't tell everybody my secret
I'm
spot.
not.
But yeah, I
I'm
remember.
not. I ain't already. So, but we were on that one little place there, and it was man, we were. But I had never eaten that fish before, and you were right. It is one of the best tasting fishes.
Oh, really?
Fish. I liked it.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I can't wait. Actually, it's finally starting to cool off, so we'll be surf fishing in front of the shop. If anybody wants to come down and join us and help man a rod, we've got an extra rod now this year, so I'm doing 4 rods on the beach, and it's a lot of work. When they start hitting, you got to run from rod to rod, and hopefully you don't lose one.
Hey, any specials you guys got going on there at that stuff? I know you guys also do a lot of stuff in the community around there, like surf lessons, a lot of stuff. I know you guys do any stuff coming up.
Well, we're actually trying to plan a lot of stuff right now, but the main thing is getting the menu ready. I'm designing the menu on the iMac, so it's going to be done in a couple weeks or another couple of days, so we can get the coffee and all that going. But I don't know. We do give 15 or 10% off for military and first responders.
Awesome.
So we have new electric bikes now that we offer with the fat tires.
Oh, dude, I want to ride one of those motorized boards one day. I think those look badass.
Definitely, they're fun.
Well, listen, hey man, it was good catching up with you, man. I'm definitely gonna get out there. Might want to do a little exploring tomorrow. Are the bridges closed right now? Going over to Ponce?
Curfew in our area from like
8. I think it was 8 or 7.
Yeah, 7 till tomorrow at 8 a.m. or 6 a.m. whatever it is. So we're just gonna chill and then look at it in the morning, and then hopefully find a place to surf.
All right, man. Well, listen, I'm gonna hit you up in the morning, see what you're up to. Okay.
Right.
Hey, is the shop gonna be open tomorrow?
Maybe if anybody needs anything, but I think we're gonna be. It's tomorrow Thursday.
Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a kid covering it tomorrow, so we're gonna be open Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, you might as well. It's a lot of people don't know this. The hurricanes they're kind of sucky to go through, but in all reality, hurricanes are actually good for the environment. They are. They clean out. I look at it as nature's douche. Like it is. Like it cleans the environment.
Especially coming from the West Coast. The last time, like we were talking about, was Charlie. And it's like everything has been blown one way for so long, and now it's just blown back this way. And it actually creates so much yard work for lawn people and everybody.
but it does recharge our aquifers, our natural springs. Like all that water is eventually going to go down into the aquifer. It's going to come back out. I'm just worried about the St. John's River kind of cresting, though.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Is it going to be too high for everybody? That's scary. Yeah, you just hopefully they'll say a prayer for everybody.
All right. Hey, man, I hope you have a great night, man. It was good catching up with you. All right.
All right, buddy. You too. Thanks, Tuttle.
Have a great night. Bye.
Bye. Later.
Oop, where did that go? Oh, no. All right, good. Wait, I didn't log off of that. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to let this run a little bit here. You are listening to the Tuttle Daily Podcast. Check, check, check. Hold on. Why did that do that? Damn it. Check, check, check. Test. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're just checking us out, this is the Tuttle Daily Podcast live stream of Hurricane Ian. If you guys like to call in, you can easily do it. 407 270 3044. Might not be able to pick up the phone right away because I'm charging a lamp that I can point in the backyard so I can get 2 camera shots. You know, like I don't even know if any of you guys are even like enjoying this or like this at all. I'm just shocked that I haven't lost electricity yet. So I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep it live. I don't know how much charge I have on the phone out front, but so I can easily light up the backyard. But once again, if you're just checking this out, this is the Tuttle Daily Podcast live webcam stream of Hurricane Ian from Volusia County, Florida. You know, like I've been doing this, and I'm being honest. I'm just going to be upfront with you. I love not being on camera. I love not being on camera. I love that I can just talk to you guys. I love that I can just talk to you guys right now. You don't have to look at me. Let's be honest. Not the best looking guy to look at and stuff. But now that I know that I don't have to be on camera, I can just talk over these webcams. And the one webcam is going to be a lot better here in just a few seconds because I'm going to light it up. I'm going to light it up and get some lighting so you guys see what's going on in the background. And I'm actually I'm going to wipe off the window so it's you can see a little bit better. The camera that I got on in the front, that's actually looking out of a hole that I had a window shaker air conditioner out of. It looks very calm right now, but I do see a lot of stuff that is about to be moving in. I mean, it's still raining. I don't know if you guys can tell that, but we are getting gusts every once in a while that are moving in. I don't know. We'll see. So if you're just checking this out, once again, Tuttle Daily Podcast, Hurricane Ian live web stream. I'm not going overboard or anything, but I'm just telling you, when just me coming on to tell you guys, hey, I'm here, I'm watching. It's just not me running a video. I'm actually here, like watching it with you guys to see what's going on. So, all right. I'm going to set up this second camera. I'll be back in a few minutes. You're listening to the Tuttle Daily Podcast.